As the United Nations offensive goes into its third week, the communist defense becomes more stubborn and fanatical. Enemy troops give ground slowly along most of the front in the face of spirited Allied attacks. Here in the central sector north of Ichon, 24th Division troops recapture Hill 704, which was taken from them by a Red assault on the previous night. A prisoner points out nearby Chinese positions. The big guns of the U.S. tanks are prepared for action, and having pinpointed enemy concentrations on the adjacent hills, bring their massed firepower to bear on the stubbornly resisting Reds entrenched on the slopes. In constant communication with the fire control center, the tanks continue their heavy bombardment. The enemy is blasted relentlessly in preparation for the following infantry attack. Above Wonju, a flying boxcar delivers ammunition and supplies to the 10th Corps, which is preparing a new assault against increasing Red pressure in the central mountain sector. Supply by airdrop, once an emergency measure, has become routine in Korea. With the spring thaws due soon, and with them the almost impassable Korean mud, these techniques of airborne logistical support will permit continued supply operations.
While United Nations diplomats seek a solution for a ceasefire order in Korea, a stalemate develops along the narrowing front below the 38th parallel. The white-suited ground troops plunge back through the snow toward Wonju and make their best gains since the fall of Seoul. The repeated patrol thrusts of the forces under General Clark Ruffner continue to keep the enemy off balance. Refugees captured and questioned by United Nations military informed their captors that the Chinese and North Korean Reds had withdrawn to new positions several miles north of Wonju. Repeated interrogation by United Nations officials revealed that information that gave birth to the latest offensive. Columns rush back to Wonju, strategic rail and road center. The questions of aggression by Chinese Reds, sanctions, and the ceasefire are matters still to be settled by the United Nations at Beiping.